What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawnyScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawnyScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yeah, diamonds on my neck, diamonds on my neck. Good morning. It's Happy Hump Day Wednesday. We are here. It's also Stacey Danielle McCann's birthday. That is my fiance.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
June 15th.
Yep, that was the whole reason for the Baltimore trip. So happy birthday, girl. You should almost be at work. So good stuff. Let's get the show started. Listen, y'all. Next Monday coming up. Is that a holiday or is it a regular day? It's not because I always forget. That's not a holiday.
Monday is a holiday and we're off because that's our independence. Matter of fact, my shirt says that right now.
What is holiday?
Yes, it's the observation of June 19th.
Exactly.
Because
we
it
was
fell on a Sunday.
Since
That's
1865.
so funny to hear people say outside of Texas. It's so funny.
Crazy. Y'all don't. Nobody.
We've been celebrating it for years. Good morning.
We're taking
it's a federal holiday.
We're taking off for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
It's a federal holiday, and it's this year is observed on Monday. So everybody should be off of work and relax.
Really?
And actually, Opal Lee is based out of Philadelphia, who is they call her the grandmother of Juneteenth.
So Father's Day is this Sunday.
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
Google her.
Oh, Father's Day is this Sunday?
Is also it's a combined.
Yes.
So Father's Day is going to be observed on Sunday. We're going to observe Juneteenth on Monday.
Who decided the way to celebrate something is to do nothing?
Wow.
Well, you could go out. You could go protest. You could go bring more awareness to social injustice.
Yeah,
you can do a whole lot. Good morning, Diane.
Yo, we gotta pay respect by doing nothing.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start on Tuesday then. All right. Well, then we'll start on Tuesday. Tuesday, our goal is to start the show at 7:00, y'all. Tuesday, everybody watching our goal.
Okay.
Because Jay Black made up some shit that Juneteenth we should take off. I don't know. Okay. All right. So
we off on Monday?
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
It's a federal holiday. Well, I won't be here Friday at a minimum because half a day we're taking my boy out Thursday somewhere. But it's Monday is a federal holiday. It's a federal holiday and it needs to be respected as such.
Yeah, but we decide. They don't decide how we respect the holiday. We decide it.
So why would we work on that date when that was our independence? We're celebrating our date.
How is that disrespectful to do the show?
We're celebrating our independence, and that's our
date.
That's like our time to rest.
No. That was in Texas. In Texas,
but
everybody
repping for
else
Texas.
Have been free. In Texas,
y'all was late, so we one in, all in. We all
been late. Yeah.
Actually, we should do the whole show on what a tragic story it really is.
Yeah.
And how devilish them slave owners were from keeping the information from them.
Special content
from the slaves. Honestly, I still don't know why this is celebrated around the country other than in Texas. It's really a tragic story.
It's for all black folk.
It's a tragedy.
Morning, Jeanette.
Like, do you know for those 2 years how many people got killed, raped, murdered, and what despicable things were done to them for 2 extra years?
Yeah.
Because the devils that owned them made sure that information didn't get to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking tragic story. Like, I never understood the celebration. Like, I don't see Jewish people wearing Holocaust T-shirts.
Celebrating independence. Go ahead, Mo. Break it down.
No, I was just gonna, because I mentioned Opal Lee earlier, just a while ago, and she actually is responsible for being behind the movement of getting it recognized as a federal holiday. And so I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it is just now being recognized as a federal holiday, like literally since 2021. And so it's a big deal when we get anything marked as a federal holiday, because it's like an acknowledgement. So I don't look at it as a day off, more so as it brings awareness to what actually happened during that time to the whole world internationally.
Yeah.
That's my take on making things federal holidays.
It's a big deal.
And I don't have a problem with the federal holiday thing. I don't give a fuck if the feds observe anything. Like, I don't care that y'all acknowledge the shit. Like, we get really happy when white people acknowledge some shit. Like, I don't care if you acknowledge it. It happened. Like, all of a sudden it becomes official when a bunch of white folks say, hey, it's a holiday now, guys. Then we go like, and hey, I know I'm not trying to downplay what Mo said. I'm not downplaying what that lady did. Not downplaying it. It's a lot of work to make that happen. So I'm not downplaying it. So I'm not trying to, in no way do I mean any disrespect for that lady's work and what she did.
She's from Marshall, Texas, actually.
And even when Public Enemy was forced in Arizona to make Martin Luther King to observe Martin, and then we were like, oh, that's great. They finally did it. No, we forced them to do it. So they really don't want to do it.
Right. I like what it has turned into when they do a global day of service, because for me, it's about the awareness of who he was and what, he stood for, because a lot of people, we take for granted that everybody around in the world knows exactly what has happened to Black people. If you go over to Europe and you travel, and I know everybody in these spheres of travel abroad, some of them don't get it. They don't even get anything about racism, or because racism over here, it looks different than it does for people in other countries.
They know about it. They just got a remix version. They got a different version. They fucking know about it.
Nah, they got it.
No,
the Queen of England knows about it.
Meaning it's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. There's different people who
don't understand our position over here in America when it comes to racism, when it comes to a lot of things that have been done on American soil to Black people. Black and indigenous people.
Good, Stacey. Go ahead. You educate them. You love it when they come. We know we closed, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, they be called. Are y'all gonna be open on Monday?
We closed because a bunch of devilish.
It affects everything. Everything shuts down for federal holidays.
Bunch of devilish slave masters who were fucking terrorists in this country decided to keep information and keep Black people enslaved for an extra 2 fucking
So at
years.
a minimum, is a great education, is a great conversation piece.
You just don't want to do nothing. But you just don't want to do
nothing. That's our day. We need to.
Yeah, no, you don't want to respect it. You just don't want to do shit.
That's our day. That's our day to rest.
That's the problem right there. There goes Square.
I wouldn't say rest as much as going out and bringing awareness and making sure that you do something.
This Square right here just doesn't want to do shit. That's all. That's Square right there. He just don't want to do shit.
It's June.
He found out about it 7 minutes ago. Now he wants a day off. Look, right there, Square.
He got
federal holiday. That's my independence is Juneteenth. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
We were free-ish and free-ish because we still got work to do, Mike. We still got work to do.
That you ain't gonna do. So what you taking the day off for? What you want the day off for?
Plan to prepare. Thanks for the love, Stacey Mitchell. She gave the little hug on Facebook. I see that. Yeah.
I don't know. It's still funny to me to hear it, like from people outside of Texas. It's like we've been doing this for years.
When I got to Texas, when I got to Texas, I could tell you nobody on the East Coast had no idea that this even exists. I didn't even know the word when they started saying it on the radio.
Juneteenth, yeah.
I'm actually on a planning committee this year for a Juneteenth event. And one of the committee members was like, now, so what is it again? And I had to realize that, yes, not everybody is aware of actually what Juneteenth really represented or what it was really about.
Yeah, because we've always had big celebrations here. So that was always because I didn't know that until I moved out of Texas. So when I went to Oklahoma, for instance, and I was working in radio there, and I said, yeah, we're not doing that for Juneteenth. And they like, what's that? I said, when I was in Phoenix, it was the same thing. Well, they really, because the black population there is scarce, and it was really scarce.
They didn't even want to celebrate. They didn't even want Martin Luther King holiday to be celebrated.
And the more,
and even in Georgia, when I was down in Georgia, that tripped me out too. That they didn't know. So now to hear everybody like, oh, we got. We're doing this for Juneteenth. It's like, yeah, we kind of been doing it.
And the more I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I don't understand why everybody was so mad at Walmart for the ice cream.
Yeah.
Because they capitalize it and they're
okay. So
Walmart.
So do you know how many sales Martin Luther King has on Martin Luther King Day?
Yes.
Eventually they're going to capitalize off of it.
I mean, well, Walmart is capitalizing off us in other ways too, because like what you mentioned with the T-shirts, what other race do you see that walks around with shirts on talking about I'm white and I'm proud? I'm a white queen. That's us doing that in Walmart. Walmart is starting to carry T-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dollar Tree got decorations, Juneteenth cups, and there's a whole bunch of stuff.
And that's another thing. Once you make it a federal holiday, now it's marketable. So I don't know why everybody's so crazy over ice cream. It's going to get marketed. It's a holiday. What holiday doesn't get pimped?
They should have put watermelon on there, and then it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, we should have kept it with us. Like everybody.
They shouldn't have stole that Lay's flavor. And maybe it wouldn't have been a problem.
Shit, then if that's the case, rock and roll should have stole their whole shit from fucking BB. Little Richard.
What up,
they just being consistent with it. I'm telling you, next year it's gonna be out of control. You think, all right, Walmart took the ice cream off for now.
What up, Don?
Yeah.
They took it off for now. If you don't think that ice cream ain't coming back,
you say they're gonna wait for the dust to settle.
That ice cream coming back. Also, real quick, Juneteenth. We're still discussing if we're gonna take off because Jay Black wants to take off because he doesn't want to.
Black want off.
He want off on Juneteenth. Like he literally wants off. He wants. It's not your independence.
That's our day to rest. That's our day. We can't get a day, Mike. Jeez, they get days all year long. Can we get something that's for us? For us,
I think we probably be the only show off because Step Into the AM starts Monday, and then of course Rodney's going to be on, and then we might have a show starting before us. I don't know if she's starting Monday.
Well, I guess we'll talk.
He wanted the day off.
It's our independence. Texas. We're here for you, Texas. We're here for all black folk.
Y'all here for Texas now.
Yes.
Stand up. All right.
Is that what you're trying to tell us?
We all in this together.
This motherfucker ain't never celebrated Kwanzaa. Celebrates Christmas. Never celebrated the steps of Kwanzaa, but he wants Juneteenth. He don't even know Kwanzaa. Give me that white Santa Claus every time. Let me get that white Santa Claus real quick every time.
I'm shocked coming out of Philadelphia too. I'm shocked that he doesn't celebrate Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I couldn't begin to break down Kwanzaa to be honest. But hey,
but you want to be off for Juneteenth.
You want to be off for Juneteenth.
I know about Juneteenth now. I know that.
Kwanzaa been around for you longer than Juneteenth though.
Yes, as far as celebrating, yes, Jay Black.
Well, it ain't a federal holiday. Is that a federal holiday?
Yeah, that white man ain't acknowledged that for you, did he?
Kwanzaa is 7 days. Ain't acknowledged
that for you, did he?
It's been around since the 60s, actually.
Yeah. Yes, I started knowing about it in the 80s. That's all. I started lighting the candles and celebrating the principles of Kwanzaa and stuff like that. But we ain't gonna celebrate that. We need that fat white man to come because that makes it official. We need that motherfucker. That motherfucker makes everybody feel better. Boy, the reindeer make everybody feel better. They make everybody feel better. Yes, they do. Quickly, Melanie Hobson. Anybody familiar with Melanie Hobson?
She's an actor, right?
No, she is one of the big wigs at Walmart. So she's officially
the girl that married to George Lucas.
Yes, but she's a billionaire on her. But she's a billionaire on her own.
Yeah.
She is one of the minority owners of the Denver Broncos. It makes her the first
Yes,
I saw
black person to
Leading out.
ever.
Oh, she black?
Yes.
What's her name? You said
Melanie
Hobson.
with a B.
She's financial. She's a big wig at Walmart. I had it.
She actually wears many hats. She's also a CEO in regards to
Melanie
Starbucks.
Hobson.
She owns an investment, like a high profile investment consulting firm. There's a lot.
So
she's the first TED Talk that I saw. That's the first TED Talk that I ever saw, and that's who influenced me to be like, oh, I want to do that.
So she did something that everybody thought was impossible in the NFL, because the NFL, now mind you, she's a member of the ownership.
Right.
Not the owner.
Not the owner. She's a member.
There's a member. So there's steps to it. But the fact that she cracked the case with the good old boys, because when you do that, all the other owners, including the Jerry Joneses of the world, have to actually say, they have to give the yes, and they got to give the thumbs up. So for $4.6 billion, they purchased the Denver Broncos. So she cracked the code, and we'll see what happens.
Well, we knew that they weren't going to give it to the black man.
What?
We knew that they weren't going to give it to the black man.
Well, we were hoping somebody would be in a group, because it's damn near impossible to buy a football team by yourself now. But it can't be done. There was another guy in the running. Yep. I mean,
is that because she married the white man? Is that why she got accepted?
He had nothing. George Lucas had
George Lucas.
No, she definitely stands for her own J Black.
But I'm saying that you think that didn't play a part, because if they got to prove you, maybe it's because she got this man in her corner. No, that's her right there. I had to Google
she's
her.
a big wig with Walmart, and they wanted They wanted that $4.6 billion, because what it did was raise. Now that raises the prices on every NFL team. Now every NFL team is going to go at least for $4 billion.
Good morning, TP.
So the price, the houses around your block just went up.
Everything went up.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, I don't think ESPN even knew that she was part of the members of this owner, because she wasn't even part of the story. Now you got to understand, the NFL
yes, it does play a part.
No, it doesn't. It didn't play a part. Y'all always downgrade. This woman is a powerful woman without George Lucas.
White men have to agree. They have to. They want to feel comfortable. If she was married to, whoever,
they're a gang of
she's
members.
married to Flavor Flav, that will play a part. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you are the company that you keep." So they look at you differently. You're more accepted married to a George Lucas. I'm just my opinion.
Her portfolio precedes her. Trust and believe.
I'm just
if
saying.
you look at all of her accomplishments and some of the things that she's done,
you keep thinking they ain't play a part. All right, that's why they bet you. They investigate
with the men,
for
sure.
Just like when the players coming into the league, they do all that stuff investigating. They want to know all that. And trust and believe, it's just different. But I believe it played a part. But
they're not gonna stop it. They're not gonna stop a deal for $4.6 billion because she's married to a black guy.
Yeah.
Mike, that plays a part.
And
it plays a part. Why hasn't it been one yet? Why is she the first? I'm sure there's been other rich black people out there.
People, let me tell you something. They will make a deal with anybody for the right money, but they would rather make it with white guys. And understand, the majority of the members in this group are good old boy white guys. She's the one that ESPN probably didn't even know about. But trust me, there are enough good old boy white dudes that made them feel comfortable to have her in there. Since y'all want to try and make this that she wouldn't have got the it was going to happen.
I said it played a part.
Dog, they're not going to ruin the other white boys that they're cool with. They go they're not going to ruin a $4.6 billion deal simply because all the good old boys co-signed for her. The white guys that are also members also co-signed for her. Like we're not going to take away this woman's work and say, well, she wasn't married to that white guy. They wouldn't have let it happen. No, they were forced to let it happen because she was part of a powerful group that they couldn't turn down the money.
Okay. I just disagree.
She is a powerful woman. I agree with that.
It's a bunch of other powerful women.
I agree with them too that I
They
think
could have played a part.
the marriage kind of helped a little bit. But that's good for her too, because when they start going sideways, guess what? She go to her white husband, she can pull that card and be like, baby, you gonna have to go get him.
She's already part of a racist group. Like, I hate to damn now y'all gonna make me. She's already part of a group of guys who are down with racism. Mm-hmm. That's why she's allowed in.
Let's start with Starbucks.
She's Herschel Walker. Yeah. She's Herschel Walker right
she's
now.
She's already down with it. You gotta understand.
No, she's not Herschel Walker.
No, she's not that.
Her gang
ain't Herschel Walker.
Her gang is already part of the group that opens super Walmarts up in the hood, and then when it's time to get out, they just get out and just leave it abandoned. So she's already part of the in crowd. George Lucas ain't even part of this crowd. George Lucas ain't even down with this clique. Like, she's down with a clique that does do some ratchet things that if we start breaking down what Walmart has done in this country, they've done some ratchet shit. So she's already part of the clique.
I mean, Russell Wilson was a contender. So, you know, she got beat out Russell and a few other people who were vying for those.
The quarterback?
Sliding, yes.
Yeah, I can see her.
He can't be an owner. He can't be an owner.
He married to Sierra, not married to Sierra. Yeah, like,
but no, that's not. But I mean, I get why she was selected. This is a lady that, without George, you know, she got it going on. Like, that's a force to be reckoned with. That's an upgrade for George. Like, she upgraded. He didn't upgrade her. Like, and you know, he's all by himself. He's a force to be reckoned with. So congratulations. I'm happy for her. I did see that story.
To go through her bio and her resume, and you will be amazed at all the things that she's accomplished up until this point.
He done made a whole song about Tam.
I rocks with Tam. Yeah.
Good morning, Tam.
So anyway, good morning, Tam.
Tam. Oh, we got to say congratulations to Tam. This weekend we're gonna hang out because her son not having a baby, his girlfriend having a baby. So we having the baby shower.
They are having a baby.
Nice.
They are having a baby. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing the baby shower.
It's his first kid. How old is he? How old is the son? Range.
It's his first kid. It don't matter how old he is, but it's the first kid.
And
we all happy.
Young.
Yes, that's a big. It's a big milestone.
She's grandma. She's grandma. No, she already said she's grandma. I'm auntie. I'm great auntie. I'm G auntie.
So all the grandmothers out there, understand, y'all can change the name all y'all want. This includes my mom if y'all watching. Mom, you can change it to Nina, Nana, Gigi, Grandma.
The bubbas of the world.
Motherfucker, y'all are grandmothers. That's what it is. Hold it. I don't give a damn what you little name. Y'all still motherfucking grandma.
Try to act like it's a younger name. Don't call me grandmama.
Call me Nina. Call me Gigi. Call me y'all motherfuckers are so scared of the word grandma. Y'all let your grandkids call you by your first name. Hey, Patricia. What y'all motherfuckers will let a kid be disrespectful because y'all so scared of grandma. What up, Tasha? How you doing?
Tasha.
Yeah, I'm here for the babysitting and all that stuff. So
go get it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shawnee's the only one who can get on Instagram Live. If you're on Instagram Live,
listen, they having a boy. Nice.
Because Jay Black has an Android, which is alien to Instagram Live, and Sexy Mo has yet to go to the Apple Store because she got banned for something she did on Instagram that she won't tell us the truth about. There's nothing that she will tell us. She won't let us know. I don't know what's going on.
Hopefully by Juneteenth, I'll have it together.
You ain't gonna have it
together. Yeah, that's right. No,
but
stores are closed, Mo.
But behind me, you can see everything that you see if you go to YouTube, Media Room 360. If you go there, you just tap on and you'll see us live. Or Twitch, if you want to get down with the Twitch. I'm going to start checking this Twitch out because a lot of things are happening on Twitch.
Yeah, I want to watch that other guy's show. I got to sit down and check his show out. The one that was on here. Josh. Yeah, I want to check out Josh's show.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of shows, we got new shows. We got new shows. I signed some deals yesterday.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
So next Wednesday. Okay, so next Monday we got Step Into the AM with JP Justice and Friends.
That's the midnight. Wednesday, that's the late night shows, right? That's late night.
That's from
JP.
midnight to
Make
4
sure you watch
a.m.
JP Justice because it's late night, so you might want to watch that. I'm telling you, because some shit could be popping off on that show. Might be some different. Might be some stuff that we don't do. Like we'll talk about anything. Yeah. We have yet to show some breast on this show. We have yet to. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Yes, I do. Shout out to JP Justice, and then you got Roddy Perry live, and then you got another new show.
Yeah, and so y'all remember B Love?
B Love's in the house.
LGL Real Talk. She's gonna start on Wednesday. Yeah, she's gonna start on Wednesday. Nice. And then we have we got a morning fitness show that's gonna start. I don't know her date yet though. And then I got a call from I'm gonna just go ahead and say this because we haven't worked out the details yet, but we know it's gonna happen. But Judge Amber Givens called me yesterday, and she wants to do a show dealing with the criminal justice system.
Go ahead, Judge. I got a crush on Judge Amber Givens, but she's mad.
I don't think she is.
I had a feeling.
I don't think she is anymore.
I got a crush on Judge Amber. Got the Judge Amber Givens, yo. All day long.
So Judge, wow, that's a lot of good shows. A lot of good. I love the criminal justice because we need shows like that and hearing it from a judge, and she can probably give tips.
Yeah, and you should be on her show because she's gonna have people on. She wants to talk to people that have been through the system, so we can learn more about the system. So you should. I'm gonna suggest you as a guest on her show.
Shut up.
I'm gonna suggest you as a guest on the show, and if you have a show, listen, because people are starting to call, so just call and let me know, and we can talk about it. Hey, Basil, why do we have our children use titles like mom, dad, grandma instead of using our names?
Because I'm the dad.
I don't know, Basil.
Some people think it's disrespectful. Some people think it's disrespectful to call you by your first name.
I never want the taste slapped out of my mouth because my friends called their parents by their first name, and my mom gave you that look like, try it if you want to. Call me Robin if you want to.
You don't call your mom. You don't call your mom by her first name until you get old enough to joke around. Like you got to be grown and out the house. Sometimes I'd be like, Christine, you got to be old and out the house to joke, and they know you joking.
My mom was my mom by her first name. Ooh,
I guess it would be weird, having your young kid calling you your first name.
And Basil, you're absolutely right. I ain't got a effing clue who created mom and dad those titles. I have no idea.
Yeah, who came up with that? Jay Black.
It does say honor your mother and father, right?
And the Bible says honor your mother and father. I guess
mother and father.
This shit started way back.
Let's see what mom and dad.
Who came up with that?
Typically in the Black community, we do not call our parents by their first name. And
thank you.
Yeah.
Unless they're absentee parents. That's when you know they got a problem. When you talk to somebody and you ask them about their mom or dad, and they like, I ain't seen Harold in a minute. Yeah. That means they ain't on good terms.
Wait a minute, I don't even do that. Do that.
Yeah.
25 and under, better put an MS in front of my name. Yes, so, MS. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a thing that I grew up with as well. But my son's school, he calls his teachers by his first name. So I'm like, no, you mean Miss Jerusha or Miss Kristen. And when I went up for parent conference, they were like, oh no, we don't make the kids,
they don't
call us
old.
Miss or Mr. We just let them call us by our first name. And I said, well, in my house, my son is going to call you Miss Jerusha or Miss Kristen or whomever. You not calling them by their first name.
Get it something? I don't know.
They're not
I'm
your
old,
friend.
Mike.
They're not your peer. Yes.
Damn, Don Page, you scared of your moms like that? No, I'm old, Mike, and I still don't talk like that.
You scared?
I am with Don. I will get the taste left out my mouth, even in all of my grownness.
I will grab Christine up.
It feels weird at an old age to say mom for me. Like mom.
She gonna knock on that door. Don't play.
I call my mom mama. Yeah, but my kids call me mommy. They're like mommy.
Yeah. I still
Like-
slip up and call my mom mommy sometimes.
Yeah.
I still slip up.
Like E10.
Yep. Right. It's the only place where you could, you could be got your guard down. You like, mom.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know why. And honestly, I don't know why. We made it. Human beings create rules. Like we create rules and we create what's disrespectful and not disrespectful. Like we literally create this shit. Like if a kid says your
But
name,
isn't mom comforting? Like, isn't
Yeah,
there
mom
like
is
comfort
comforting.
in that word? Like mom.
It's a comforting word. We created that comfort.
I've heard
Get the
grown men
look.
say mommy.
Yeah, call my
Yeah,
mom
it's-
Linda and get that
It's
look.
comforting.
Linda's always stern. My kids'
Sheree.
friends call me what?
Sheree.
Sheree. I don't care if they put a miss in front of it. Yeah, Miss Sheree would be nice. That's what we say. But if you ain't got a problem with it, then it's not a problem.
Some people makes them feel like they're older. Don't call me no. They still think they're young and they ain't got to put no miss.
I'm still getting used to being called like OG. Like I
old
was
head.
like, what?
Oh, they call you old head.
At the gas station, like OG, what up?
OG.
OG got them. Where you get them sneaks from, OG? I'm like, God damn. I said, I guess I am OG.
The Miss part kind of gets me too, because when people
Miss
start
Shawnee.
calling me Miss Shawnee, I'm like, just call me Shawnee or call me Wonder Woman. Something. Don't call me. But with my kids' friends, I'd be like, nah, y'all got to call me Miss Scott. Now.
Before I get to the question, unless you got a question that you got a question or anything for the show?
Nope.
All right. I was at the Wawa, which for those who don't know what Wawa is, it's a 5-star version of 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Wawa is not no 5-star version of 7-Eleven.
It absolutely is. You can
No,
get
it is
Southwest
not.
cheeseburger. The Southwest cheeseburger is amazing. 7-Eleven is trash.
No,
Let's get it
7-Eleven
lit.
has food. You got delivery.
Trash.
You can get everything. No,
Trash.
Wawa is not no 5-star. Wawa
When's the last time you been to a
7-Eleven is
Wawa?
up there.
When have you been to a
Last
Wawa?
time I went to Wawa was when did we go to? I don't know, a couple years ago.
Yeah, Wawa is absolutely
it ain't
amazing right
changed
now.
that much. It ain't
Yes,
changed that much.
yes, it has. Like,
But
and my
it's
kids,
at the same point with 7-Eleven.
no, it's not.
Wawa
Not even
is
close.
not popping like that.
It's not even
Wawa
close.
is not Bucky.
Wawa's
Wawa is not
coffee is trash.
Wawa.
Wawa's coffee tastes like what the Law and Order detectives must drink when they're at the police station. Like, it is trash. Like, okay, so we're at the Wawa.
Yeah,
And this lady, this one I know, I was offended. This lady, they was playing this old school song, right? And this lady said, she walked next to me. They probably need to change the style of songs for the kids because the kids, they don't know about this song. First of all, bitch, you 70. Don't relate. Me and you ain't in the same level. Stop acting like we in the same age group. Stop talking to me like no. I looked at her like, no, I don't know what you talking about. Now I didn't know the song. But I was like, homegirl, like stop, because I know she was about to crack 70. I ain't hit that range yet. I'm fighting that. We gonna fight that for a minute.
70,
Black parents
Jesus.
treat the title just like the master/master. Okay, damn, that got deep quick.
Basil.
All right.
Keep going.
I guess
Right,
because Jay
so-
Black got the Juneteenth shirt on. No disrespect, but we're not gonna get into 7-Eleven. Like, you gotta come to Wawa. Like, my kids be requesting Wawa food now. Because they make it fresh right
You
there.
got the hoagies and shit. You got more options.
They do that at 7-Eleven now.
When?
They got like a whole little buffet at 7-Eleven.
No,
7-Eleven got the bomb. 7-Eleven got the bomb pizza. I ordered a pizza from 7-Eleven, and it's not as expensive as Pizza Hut. And they have their own delivery now too.
So they done changed 7-Eleven.
No, that's saying Facebook users said lies. You read it?
I'm in the bathroom with no tissues. So how is that possible?
Who?
So,
what?
Wait.
I'm missing.
Wait, are they in the
I'm on a
bathroom
different
at the 7-Eleven or something?
Oh, maybe that's just.
At the bathroom in Wawa, the Wawa bathroom, because that got to be Shawn Robinson. He up there with y'all, so he know what the Wawa is. They ain't got no t-shirt.
Yeah, popping
up there.
I'm telling you, once I don't know why they ain't take it, but hey, whatever. All right. So we talked about Will Smith getting replaced by The Rock. That was the rumor. That they're making it seem like it's facts. I looked more stories that The Rock is going to be, what's his name? What's that movie's name that I've never seen? Aladdin.
Aladdin, yes.
Yeah, I've never seen any of the Aladdins. I wasn't
that
really.
was Shaquisa.
What?
No, this is
Oh,
Sequisa.
that's
they put
Sequisa.
a lot of money in that
She's
movie.
talking about 7-Eleven then.
She said that message was not meant for you. What?
Okay.
That was
Let's
before
see
they
it.
put a
Oh,
lot
wait
of
a
money
minute.
into production of Aladdin that Will Smith was in.
So that was the word that The Rock replaced him, and they got The Rock being Aladdin. So
Interesting.
that still keeps going.
So
What
is
the
that
hell?
going to start a trend for people shutting Will Smith down now? Versus
Yeah,
we
that's what
thought
I
he
said.
was.
Interesting.
Man, that's enough, y'all. I mean, we're done. Can we stop now? Can he come back? That's what I know. Can he come back and play? Like Jesus.
I think he should be able to. I don't see what the problem is, because it's not like he is the first person that slapped somebody on TV. He is not the first person that slapped somebody on TV. We see this all the time with these other shows that we watch. So I'm
Well,
not
maybe they
understanding.
removed him too, because remember, he's removed himself from the Academy, which means that if this movie is up for any type of awards,
Oh yeah,
it
that's
kind of
another
pushes him
thing.
out. So that's a big defining factor too.
Good point, Mo.
Yeah, we should let him work.
Damn. I mean, it's been. Maybe he's not gonna work till that divorce between him and Jada happens. I don't know. Maybe he's just, they rumored to be that's another alleged rumor. Another alleged rumor that there's a lot of lawyer talk and a lot of accountants gonna have to take place for this marriage if this gets dissolved. This ain't no easy marriage to get.
Or could
This
they
ain't
be
no
doing
easy
it for
marriage.
show, just to separate for now? Maybe that'll start his rehabilitation, but they really together.
Did somebody pop in?
Somebody did. Sequisa, she's getting ready.
Sequisa. Yeah.
It's Wellness Wednesday still.
All right, so I didn't ask everybody how their night was. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all right. If y'all take the new Z-Quells, it's called Z-Quell Extra. Just take one. I took 2 last night, and I feel high as fuck right now. I feel the glow of sleep all around me.
Oh,
right
it helps
now.
you sleep. Okay.
Yes, it puts you to sleep. Like, I don't remember. This is the first time in years I don't remember falling asleep.
What up, Leslie?
Normally my sleep is a progression that I have to do things. Like, I got to do things and then go into it. But Mo, you might want to try that Z-Quell Extra. I know you're doing the freeze thing over there. But okay, so how was your night, Jay Black? Well, you ain't do nothing, did you?
Nope.
Bitch.
I work. I come home. It's family time. Walk the dog. My boy saw the little girl he liked because she lived around the corner, and he got all giggly.
That little thing.
He got a little Brittany. I call her little Brittany.
Little thing.
Yeah.
What did he say when he saw her?
He gets quiet, and then he gets shy.
Yeah,
because she don't realize that he's all into her like that. Or at least I don't think so. But she's all into him, and she shows it. And, hi, Kaden. Hi. And like, this is Kaden's parents, and like she and the mom like, oh, this is the Kaden that you be talking about. So the parents know all about him, but he just gets so smitten around her.
Did he say hi to her when y'all walked by while y'all was walking the dog?
Yeah,
he said hi.
Yeah, he said hi. He said bye, and then I found out one thing that the mom said about her daughter doing music, and I was like, is this why all of a sudden he wants to do music and play a cello? So he's doing things just to be with the girl. I saying why a cello, but either way, they doing music together and instruments. So yeah, I guess it's typical when you do little things to be around. I guess at that young age, that's what we did. To be closer to the girls.
That's funny. He gonna be playing the drum soon. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man. Go ahead, little homie, with that little thing. Shawnee, how was your night last night?
Oh, last night. So I did something that I haven't done in a long time. One of my girlfriends came pick me up. I had some stuff that I need to go pick up. We went to Taco Cabana and I had a margarita. And I came home and
nice drink.
Yeah.
You had a nice little margarita.
Yeah.
That's good.
I always think that's so amazing to watch people just drink one. You just drank one margarita.
I only drank half of it. Half of it had me lit.
Oh my God! I just caught what you said. What you mean one drink, Mike? Like you ain't taking it all to the head. You ain't trying to get carried out somewhere.
I'm gonna show you. We took a picture of it.
One drink.
We're gonna. It ain't even really half of it. Really? Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys.
You order a margarita. Did you at least get like an extra shot on it or something?
No, it's a margarita from Taco
Sequisa
Cabana.
said,
So
where was her invite?
You know it ain't that strong. It was like one of them last minute things because I was over here pacing, when like the phone started ringing like it did yesterday. Then I started pacing. I get the anxious and I started trying to figure out stuff. She's like, "You overthinking it? I'll come get you." It's like, all right, well, come get me. And this was all I needed to this is all I needed just to calm me down. Let me show you guys. Oh, wait a minute.
But yes, Mike, it's possible.
We have to go through a lot. It's possible, Mike. Yeah, it's possible. You should. Well, nah, I ain't gonna even say that. Nah, we should.
Is Mike frozen?
Bad idea. Whatever it was,
you done frozen with the one shot, the one drink.
I did. Oh, Mike gone. Mike can't even see it.
He'll be back.
He
He said one drink.
Shawty, you did good.
That's it. That? Like when I got to
like
that,
icy. It looked like an icy with a little bit of alcohol in it.
It's a margarita. It's a cherry. They got a special flavor for the summer. A cherry margarita, and it was so good. Yeah, I don't drink. That's right. Yeah, it's a sip. And I'll be like, I'm good.
I get it. Yeah, when you don't drink like that, when you do have one, I can see how it'll get you buzzed a lot faster.
It don't take much. Yeah, so I have to just be like,
good morning, Shawn Robinson.
Hey, Shawn Robinson.
All right, so Mike could be back. We can probably pop Sequisa in as well as Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to discuss. I think Mike said y'all going to be showing breasts or something this morning. Good morning, Sequisa.
No, he did.
Nothing about showing breasts.
Say nothing.
We're not doing breasts.
No, you're not. Not today.
I feel like I should explain the message about the tissue. I was not listening to the story. I was in a group text with my staff, my niece and my daughter. And my daughter, it's been a struggle. I told her to put some tissue and toilet paper and paper towels in the bathrooms. Remember, I'm paying her for this. I go to use bathroom, ain't no tissue, ain't no paper towels. So I was in a mess with them, texting them. So when I looked down and seen it was on there, I was like, "Oh shit!" I tried to delete it.
Literally,
it's too late. And I'm putting a comment up like I don't know who that was reference to, but somebody might.
I thought she was talking about the Wawas.
No, so she got fired on her day off.
Wow!
Oh wow!
You didn't fire your family member because they didn't do a task.
No. Okay, so it's not a task. It's not like yesterday. My daughter I was playing chess and she was playing checkers.
Oh,
because she don't want to. I mean, she wants the money, but she don't want to work. Because I did a health fair. I donated 3 hours of my time yesterday to give back to the community. And I told her, I said, clean the equipment down and go put it in the car. I told her to grab my keys and make sure she put the wipes, get the bag, and put them back to the car. So she comes back from the car, and I say, "Where are my keys?" I said, "No." I said, "Did you lock the door?" And she was like, "You want me to lock up your keys?" And I was like, "What?" I said, "Shayla, where are my keys?" She said, "They're in the car." She put my keys.
Yeah, I can see why somebody get fired. I can see that. No, but honestly, when you hire, that's the chance you take.
The bag that she was supposed to put in the car, she left it. She just put the keys in the car.
Mistakes. It was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. I was upset. I was with my father. He said she don't care about working because her mom was the owner, so she knows she's gonna inherit money. So she ain't studying. I had to change my thinking process.
Well, that's what we get when we hire family members. That's the chance we take. We're a little bit more, a little lenient and things like that. Mistakes can happen. So that's what it is. But what are we going to discuss health-wise this morning? Oh, good morning, Shawn Robinson. His son. Nationals. Congrats.
Oh, congratulations.
His son made it to the Nationals. Shawn Robinson's son played football. He's a QB, quarterback.
Today,
we got to keep up with him.
Importance of picking a good healthcare provider.
Shaquisa said, "Forget all that." What you said now? You said is about today. You want to discuss picking a good healthcare provider?
Correct. I think that we need to be more selective in who takes care of our health. I think because honestly, yesterday I had at the health fair, I had a patient that I had contacted all of his all of his siblings and a couple of his kids and told them to send him to the health fair because every time I saw him, he was back in the hospital. So I was talking to him and, everything was okay. And then he brought me his labs and, he was getting ready to leave and we were getting ready to wrap up. And he told me he had been to several doctors and they all told him his labs were fine. I looked at his labs and he's going into kidney failure. He doesn't know it because they told him his labs were fine. So I think it's very, very important that we make sure that we have healthcare providers that have our best interest at heart, because I don't understand how he could have taken those labs to 3 different doctors and all of them told him his labs were fine when he is 3 points away from kidney failure.
That's interesting, because I would be thinking like, well, she just trying to get another client. But the reality is you saw something that they didn't see, but why didn't they see it? How do we know doctors for us to even take that extra step?
Well, if your doctor is never accept everything is fine, because I told you a story about the lady whose doctor told her labs were fine, her A1C was 12. It's supposed to be below 7. So never accept you're fine or your labs are fine. Look at your labs. Ask questions about your labs. If they don't answer the questions you have, then you need to find another one, because your labs is basically your body's report card. And once your kidney failure, because I'm almost in kidney failure. Because I skipped a year doing my labs. I have back problems and I was taking ibuprofen every day, which is a kidney killer. And I was up and the next year I skipped and then I was down. So now I have to really, really watch it. So you really have to make sure that you're paying attention to your labs, because once that damage is done, it cannot be undone. And nobody wants to go on dialysis. And that's what happens with Black people. Have you ever went to a dialysis center?
I keep hearing about it. Lady Q got a couple of family members or something.
It's nothing but Black and brown people in those centers. I used to do dialysis for many years. It was just us. And it's because I was shocked at the fact that they didn't know that it was the high blood pressure and the diabetes that caused them to get there. And that's why I went into home health, because I wanted to catch them before they became a dialysis patient.
All right. So you say finding a good healthcare provider. So I need a doctor. Whatever's in my network, as they call it, that's who usually you go with. So you say, how do I vet to know? Like, what does I suggest? Do I go to reviews?
Yes.
So you really rock with the reviews when you're picking the doctor?
What?
All right. I don't know. I'm just asking. Lady Q do everything for me, to be honest.
When you order something from Amazon?
True.
I don't order anything off Amazon and that's just clothes. So if you're doing something for your body, you definitely need to be watching those reviews.
All right. Makes sense. So if you're not comfortable with your doctor, people, if you think something is wrong, but say if I've been told my results are good, and I want who can I go to have them checked? Because obviously if 3 doctors said it's good, I'm gonna think that it's good. Like, what's the odds of 3 doctors saying that my labs are good? But you're saying, how do I know?
If you look on your labs, a lot of them give you the values, like it's written on the paper.
Okay. It'll give you the number, then you can Google yourself.
It'll have a thing that says high, it'll have a thing that says below. So you can ask the question, you say my labs are good, but it says right here that my GFR, and the thing about the GFR, that is the test for your kidneys. And it has one that says for Black people, and it has one for non-Black. I've been in medicine for 24 years. I still don't know why that is. So I don't go by the non-Black. I don't go by the Black, I go by the non-Black, because you really want to go by the lower number, because that one, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's lower. So I'll go by that one.
All right, give me something that's very common that Black and brown people that we should be aware of or have on our radar. Like, give me something. If you had a tip to give, if it's from Black men, you need to get your prostate checked by this age and stick with it, or like, give me something that we don't take serious that we should at least keep on our radar. Like, in our honesty,
high blood pressure and diabetes is not something that you have to have. If you are eating right, you're watching and reading your labels, and you're exercising, that's not something that will affect you. And if you know several members in your family, it's vital that you take care of it, because those are the number 1 and number 2 reasons why you end up on dialysis. And the diabetes and the high blood pressure, it attacks your heart. It makes it bigger to where the valves in your heart don't close properly. So that's when they get all that swelling in the legs, and that's when they get short of breath just walking to the bathroom. So you really need to understand that your health is your responsibility, and stop thinking that, oh, well, I'm young and everything's fine, because they call high blood pressure the silent killer for a reason, because a lot of times you have no symptoms until you have a stroke.
Yeah, that stroke is real, and it happened at any time. You could be driving a car, or walking down the steps, or whatever. So yeah, that's that. I get that portion of it. I know somebody, a young black man, reached out to me. Well, somebody I know, and he was like, "Hey, I'm almost 42 years old. I know I got to get this thing checked, but I don't want to do it." And I'm like, I'm with you. And like I was a horrible person for him to call because I'm not going to encourage you to get those tests done. But I know
the prostate exam.
All that stuff, like at what ages and how it is.
If you don't get that looked after,
nobody digging up. Say it again. You're not working.
If you don't get it looked after, it's going to stop working.
It needs to be an easier way to put people to sleep. Guys, a lot of guys aren't comfortable with the thought process and knowing somebody putting some gel and digging up in them. Like that's just not what we look forward to. I don't know, an easier way. I know I might sound ignorant, but typical. I'm just speaking my thoughts.
And I never understood that because a woman has to lay back and spread her legs open and have a whole instrument put inside of her. So it's like, is your health important? What's more important?
Yeah, I know. Being serious, health is important.
And the older you get, the chances of you getting prostate cancer increase a lot. And being a black man is another reason, like that you're the highest ones that get it. So you have to.
I got you. Go ahead, shine until Mike pop again. What you got for Shaquisa?
I mean, well,
Jay is so happy for me to be here.
No,
I know.
I don't want to think about that type of stuff, and I know I'm supposed to look.
How old is your son?
He's 9. He'll be 10 in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to be at his wedding?
Good question. Go ahead.
You want to be at his wedding?
Yeah, I do. I plan to be.
Then that should be your motivation. When you have to do something that you want to do, I want you to think about the reason that you're doing it. If you focus on the fact that you want to grow old with Lady Q and you want to travel the world with her when y'all get rich and famous from their t-shirt line, that gives you, it doesn't hurt us. You know what I'm saying? Put some positivity in it and just get it done. You don't have to do it that often. Just get it done.
Go ahead, Shawnee.
No, let's stay on you. So let me ask you this, Jay. Are you going to set up an appointment?
Am I going to set up what?
An appointment.
Oh no, I get labs done every year. It's usually around October, November because my employer, they give discounts. So I'm on the schedule with that. So I'm not worrying about the I'm not worrying about mine. And Shaquisa looked at my labs for me last time. Honestly, I sent her a lot of pictures, and she was able to identify some areas. I didn't realize why I'm always so cold because I'm borderline anemic. Who knew? But my doctor didn't tell me that. I just like, why am I always cold? Shaquisa, look, yeah, you're right there. So there you have it. So there was things that they didn't tell me that Shaquisa was able to look at, which I appreciated her taking the time to look at the labs. But yeah, I've been dealing with this doctor for so long, as now is the level of comfort, and I'm comfortable there. And I'm not switching doctors, but like she's saying, it's important to your care provider. Yeah, if it was a doctor that looked like me, I'd probably be more comfortable too. But who knows? That's just how I work.
Well, most insurance companies offer you a consultation or a second opinion that they pay for, and you really should be using that at least once a year to have another set of eyes go over you just to make sure that your doctor, because we make mistakes. We do. I had a patient that I was supposed to be ordering physical therapy on, and I did not. I wrote it down and then forgot where I wrote it. So you really do need to have just somebody to give a second opinion, just to look to make sure that the first doctor is not missing, or nurse practitioner is not missing something.
Okay. Now personal. My boy just discovered he got pubic hair, Shaquisa. He's 9, he'll be 10 in September. I didn't know if that was normal or not, so we had to Google it, and it turned out pubic hair is normal for boys between 9 and 10 years old. Mm-hmm. But I gotta have the hygiene conversation with him now. How do I do that? How do I have that talk? It's my first boy, and the pubic hair thing. I'm just like, okay, we good. You're a boy. You be funky. Let's go. But lady cute, like, no. You got to stress this and stress that. And like, is that a big deal with pubic hair at a young age?
Okay, so first of all, I don't have boys. So I don't know how to talk with the boys. But with the girls, all I did was tell them to make sure that every time you take a bath, you hit them hot spots. That's what my girl told me. under the arms and between the legs every time. Because if it smells, if I can smell it, it's a problem.
Yeah, I talk a little bit deep. How old is your daughter?
11.
Yeah, okay, mine 12 and 13. So we have to. I have to go a little deeper in the conversation with them because they say, well, when they grow up, they want to be moms and they want to do this, and I'm like, well, you got to take care of that because if you don't take care of it right, then it could be some issues that'll prevent you from being able to have kids. And at the end of the day, kids, listen, them and they hygiene. Look. That's an ongoing conversation. That's a
facts.
Ooh, that's a talk you got to keep having.
Hi, y'all.
I don't understand it because I'm thinking with girls, I'm just thinking that it's different. With girls, like some of the stuff they do, that's what I expect little boys to do. And it's like, I really haven't had this conversation with y'all.
Hygiene, Mike. Talking about the hygiene conversation.
J Black,
I'm almost done.
Hey, Sequisa, how you doing? Yeah, shout out to Xfinity. They I don't know what they're doing, but we had to walk through a whole thing of I'm not tech savvy, but we did it. Hey,
you back.
J Black, I am so embarrassed on you, J Black. Watching, I am so embarrassed right now.
What part?
I am so freaking embarrassed right now.
Oh, because you gel up your behind? Like what? What are you talking about? What part?
How do you
pubic hair?
How, as a man, do you ask other women how to keep your balls clean?
No, I'm talking about for kids.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm looking for the medical aspect of from a doctor's perspective.
You have balls and a penis. Hygiene and pubic hairs. You had to Google if it was normal to get pubic hairs. I
don't remember at a young age. I was like, "Is this early? Is it late?"
Was your mom giving you sedatives when you were a kid? You don't remember when you?
I don't remember when the first time I got pubic hairs.
Well, don't feel bad because I'm a whole nurse practitioner and I didn't know. Like I don't deal with kids, and pubic hair and bathing is not really a doctor or nurse practitioner question. But I just try to help.
You didn't know enough to tell your son that he got to scrub under them balls and them balls get funky.
No, we gotta have a talk today actually because I was at work when it all was discovered and brought the Lady Q's attention. I wasn't home. I was at work, so this is going to be the first day today that he said we got to have a father and son talk related. So I'm gonna have to break. Yeah, he said it.
He said it. He demanded it. I love this kid. I told you he's.
I do.
Yeah, he's like, what is all this? What is all this? What's going on? So it's time to have that talk. Yeah, it's time to have that talk.
Yeah, that shower was important. You can't be funky boy. Like you were like you can't be the funky boy. We all had the funky boy.
See, boys are boys. I don't want to scare boys. Think you gotta be super clean.
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's exactly it. You got to be super clean.
Boys. Oh, good morning, Mo's back. Boys are boys.
Oh, you glowing this morning.
What happened?
I said you're glowing this morning.
Y'all coming off of my camera phone that I don't know what's going on with my internet. Damn you, Xfinity.
Yeah, you sound. But Jay, like, what are we talking? What do you mean, boys are boys? You can't send the boy home.
I'm not gonna scare no boy to be. I don't know. Like, I want your boy to be rough, tough, scruffy, sweaty, just dirty, digging the dirt, play. Don't be all so subconscious and worried about. Oh my God, I don't know. I just got a different mindset.
Conscious about hygiene?
No, you all right. So y'all gonna take it in a different direction where I'm talking about. But all right, Shaquisa's here as well this Wednesdays. Michael Shawn, Mo, your audio is
yeah, Mo, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot right now. But Jay, you gotta tell him now because when he starts dating girls, you don't want that embarrassing moment where he got the funky balls when something happens when he gets
so you say you scare him to be clean because he liked the girls.
Who said scare? I said you don't want to be embarrassed. I didn't scare him. I'm not trying. I'm not like because
the girls ain't gonna like that if you this thing.
They not.
I know, but is that the message?
Yes, that's the message.
To do this.
What'd you say, Sequisa?
I said sometimes you do need to put a little fear in their life, just a little bit, because that is something that is embarrassing. So you have to warn them ahead of time.
Not an embarrassing part.
Yeah, you don't want. You gotta open them ass cheeks when you take a shower. You gotta open the ass cheeks. That water gotta hit.
What in the world?
You got to let that water smash right into that booty and be like, oh, that's why when you take a shower with your girl, you don't really take a shower. You got to re-shower after you take a shower with your girl. You got to re-shower because I'm not gonna sit there and just open my butt cheeks and bend over in front of you. But when I'm in that shower, I need all that.
William Givens.
So I need that area to be so fresh and so clean. Like you gotta have that. You're supposed to have that grimy talk.
Okay, maybe we'll call you. Maybe
No. That ain't my responsibility. But I would love it.
I wanted a boy so bad. Now here you go. I'm trying to figure out.
Here you go.
Pubic hair talk. Like, man up, figure it out. Let's go. You know, like.
And now Mama Q, he gotta ask Mama Q. Yo, you think we gotta Google this? She ain't got a dick. What are we doing? Are we asking her?
No, she Googled. She wasn't sure if pubic hairs was at 9 was that normal. Like we was trying to figure that out. But I said, well, he's 10. He's 10 in 2 couple months.
Yes.
So when we looked it up, it is 9 to 8. It's actually between 8 to 10. That's when they start getting pubic hairs. So, but either way,
I can't believe you don't remember.
I don't remember.
That was a huge deal to me. I was like, oh, something going on. Something going on.
Hygiene is important. Yes, I'm on it. Hygiene
and I was
is
straight.
important.
I went straight to my dad. I said, Dad, I got something going on. He was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, some more is coming too. I said, for real though? He was like, yeah, more coming. Yes, indeed.
Right, Jeanette.
I don't know what Jay gonna do when that wet dream happen. Jay, you really ain't. I don't know what you gonna do when that dream happen.
What up, Slow? The wet dream. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You don't sound too excited.
A YouTube person that explains stuff better than you.
If it's a video, that's what I need. I told Mo to send me a video. Send me something of how she did, like the wet dream. I don't want to explain all that. Mike, just figure it out.
Why don't you want to talk to
I don't remember having conversations like that. I think I remember I figured it out.
Because you were living with your mom. We had to. No, you need to. This is the whole good point of having a son. You get to have this talk. I'm being so excited right now to have that talk. I'm like, yo.
So let Mike talk to him.
Because I'm going to be happy. I'm like, yo, it happened. Like, if you, when the wet dream, you got to have a smile on your face. Like, it happened, didn't it? And then when you put the smile on your face, he going to put the smile. Then he going to be like, it did. And then I'm going to be like, it was weird. It felt like you were peeing on yourself, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, then you got to tell him whatever thought that you had when it happened, don't let it freak you out. Whatever thought you had, don't let it freak you. See, guys, nobody ever. My dad gave me the talk after I had it because my mom found some underwear. I didn't even know my mom washed my underwear. I just thought I put it in a bag and it magically got clean. I didn't even know in real life. So when my dad had to talk, he didn't even tell me. Yes. He didn't even give me details, Shaquisha. Like he was just like, mom. He said, my mom found stains in my underwear. So I guess you've been doing something, right? And I was like, yeah, it's just happening, right? And then I started doing it myself. And he was like, yeah, good. He said, I get it. It's not weird. Just don't do it a lot. And that's all he told me. And then he left. Like there was no explanation. Like what's a lot mean? Like.
And why not do it a lot?
And why not do it a lot? Is a lot 5 times a day, 3 times a day, 12? Because this to be fun, Jay. Like, you know.
Lady Q, yeah.
What Lady Q said, my glasses, when I don't wear my glasses, I realize how blind I really am. Yeah. I told him this was his lane. And he said, what that got to do with me? What?
We're a team. We gotta figure this out together.
Have a good day back.
No, I did. I wanted a boy so bad. It's like, okay. Some of these conversations, look, this was gonna have a little name. This gotta be real. That's all.
Just do everything with low intensity. Everything needs to be relaxed. Everything needs to be just like
matter of spook them out. It's like, hey,
that's why I gotta be matter of fact. You gotta be congratulations. You here. You one of us now. You're part of the team. Oh man, I got 3 daughters, dog. When I tell you when my menstrual cycle started, I felt like I did nothing except go to the store and pick up what they needed. That's all. You should be excited. And how do you explain? What was the other comment? How do you explain what?
How do you explain when they get an erection? How do you have that talk?
Yeah, you gotta have that talk too. Yeah. Because every time I saw people kissing on TV, I was like, what is going on? Why does this happen?
Yeah, I've been watching Benny Hill.
I asked you guys. I had to ask you too. I was like, my son keep pointing at. He was like, Mom, that puberty thing is happening again. And I asked y'all, what do you do when how do you explain the party in the pants? How do you explain it?
You're like, it's a good thing.
Well, I told him, that it's gonna continue to grow and it's natural. He said it's not natural. And then I told him, well, one day it's gonna be as big as Dad's. Like, it's okay. And he was like, no way. So
one day it's gonna be as big as Dad's.
Because I had to explain the growth.
One day it's gonna be as big as Dad's. Like, we all seen Daddy's dick. Like what?
Everybody
seen Daddy's dick. That boy ran to school and said, yo, when he told that story, he said, you'll never guess. My dick is gonna be as big as my daddy's. Like, Google my daddy's dick right now.
There's no damn manual to tell these kids. I had to explain it the best way I could.
He said it's gonna be as big as Daddy's. Look, if my girl ever said that, I'd be proud of that too. I'm like, yeah.
Y'all maybe. Just wait. Y'all just wait.
Maybe. I had to explain the growth.
You about to make my lashes come off.
Now, saying that, I'm happy that I don't have a boy. I always wanted a little boy, but like that part, like I ain't thinking all the way through. But he gonna have a little penis, and I got to have that talk with him.
Yes.
Jeez, that was my. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad because if you daddy, you take that as a compliment. If any woman is telling you one day you might have as big as your daddy, I would start walking in the house with a cape on after that.
I'm the next heir to the throne.
Shit, they be like, why is Dad wearing a cape? I said, did you not hear what your mom told you, little man?
What you gonna have on the cape? A big D?
A big D on my cape. Like, what? I'm leaping over buildings. Did you hear how I got your mama turned out? She walking around talking about one day. That is amazing.
Now, what is a Dixon? I walked in.
Listen, it's hard raising a boy. As a single mom, it is definitely hard raising a boy. So you got to pull out all of the, the visuals, all of the things, and it's hard.
I'm gonna tell you for real. The first time a girl performed oral sex on me, I told my dad. My dad was stunned. I was so happy. You
shared that?
Yes, I was a dishwasher. See, for all the complaints I have about my dad, for everything that me and my dad have gone through, there's a lot of good stuff that has happened between me and my dad. Like, my dad's been there for me. Like, as bad as much trauma as we've had, he's been there for me. He's literally done the best that he could. There wasn't no game plan. He didn't know. He just whatever. But I was a dishwasher at this place called House on the Hill. It was an ice cream place. And it was and I hate stereotype, but it was a white girl. And she was and she was one of the waitresses. And she kept offering me to get a ride home. Like, you need a ride home, because I would walk home. And I'd get, I'd be like, sometimes I would say yes, and sometimes I would say, no, I'm good, because I wanted to go up the street and especially on payday. I wanted to go up the street and I'd take a walk and start buying some stuff just to be cool to buy stuff, because I wanted to spend my own money. So she took me, she had a little car, and we was talking, and she just initiated it. Now, this has never happened to me before.
What did she say?
She didn't say nothing. We was talking.
It just went down.
And she was talking, and then her hand was on my leg, and then it went from that. She started unbuckling, right? So she gave me a kiss. She gave me one kiss, and she went straight in. And dog, I was frozen. I was like this. I was like, literally, my shoulders were like this. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, I didn't even know this was possible. Like, I didn't even know. Like,
what are we doing here?
I thought that was strictly on pornos. I said, nobody is going to just do this for me. Like, how am I going to add? And my dad was downstairs watching TV. I wonder if he remembered this shit. And I said it in the crudest way, but I didn't mean to be crude. I just didn't know that there was even a word called oral sex. Like, I didn't even know there was a term, oral sex. So I said exactly what happened. Dad, white girl just drove me home and sucked my dick.
You just said
Said it just like that.
You just said it just like that.
And my dad, mind you, this was so long ago. My dad was smoking a cigarette in the house, so that'll let you know how long ago this was. And he was like, "What did you say?" I've never. He was like, "What?" I said, "White girl drove me home. She offers me rides, and then she just hung my dick in the car. It's crazy, right?" And he was like, "Good." But he was like, "Did anything else happen?" I said, "No."
That was it.
She did that, and then she did out. And he was like, "Okay, is this girl like a girlfriend or anything?" I said, "No, she just works. She's the waitress. She just works there." And he said, "And she just started. Like you didn't do anything?" And I said, he had the same question. I said, "She went right, did it, and she kissed me, and then she went and did it." And all he could say was, "Okay, well, congratulations." But then he started getting nervous, like this kid is gonna start having sex soon.
Yes.
But he didn't know I had already started having sex. He didn't know I had already started. I had started. I had just never had that happen to me.
But this was some new.
Yo, this was some new. This was some experience. This was some stuff I was like, wow. And my dad said, "Good. Just you're gonna have to have condoms and stuff like that." So he was like, "I'm gonna go get you some condoms." And I don't know if he told my mom.
I don't know why I'm wondering this.
No.
But did she?
I can almost guarantee you he probably did not tell your mother.
If he had told you, you would have
he may have talked to
Did she what, Jay?
It may have been a few uncles and stuff like that. But
adults. We're adults. We're all adults.
Did she what?
Did she what, Jay?
Did she spit or swallow?
No, she did everything.
Oh my God! How old was this girl that we're
talking
about?
No, she was my age.
How old were you?
I was working, so I had to be at least 16 at the time. Like that was 16? The first time I did. Yeah, that was the first time I had ever gotten that type of situation.
All right, way to go, Mike.
16, yeah, because I was the dishwasher and dog. I was excited. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was
I
can't believe.
Can she take you home tomorrow? I need a ride home.
The funny thing is, it's not like I was into her. She was a pretty little girl. I wasn't into her, so she kind of ghosted me afterwards, almost like I did her. Like she kind of ghosted me afterwards. So I was like, I never told anybody. Dwayne was the cook. I never told Dwayne. I never snitched on nobody. I never spread the word about it. The only person I told was my dad. That was it.
So
interesting.
Never.
You want to tell us your first time, Shiny? Somebody went between. We sharing now?
Shut up, Jay.
Okay.
Nobody. So she never gave you a ride again, huh?
No, we did get a ride home, but it never went to like we never kissed or anything like. I don't know what. It was the weirdest thing. Nothing ever jumped off again.
Well, when we were in high school and junior high, a lot of the other girls or the white girls, they did that, but they weren't having sex, and none of the black girls was doing it. So that was their way. Like a lot of them would say that was their way. Like that still made them a virgin because their virginity was still intact and so forth. So
Girl, Jay Black,
Shawty up next.
Jay Black, lucky he far away from me because I would have reached over and touched him.
I thought y'all was sharing. I thought
we were sharing. I thought we was all sharing our first time. I thought we were all sharing the first time.
No.
We all adults, right?
But Mo, you're right.
We all adults. Why you giggling?
Because it's still a kid at heart. We're still silly boys, and boys still laugh, and it's just still funny. And certain things are still what it is. What it is.
But you're right, Mo. In schools, because I went to a white high school, that like girls would consider themselves virgins and still perform that act, and they would still say, "Oh, she's frozen now," but they would still claim that they didn't do nothing.
Yes,
I was like,
And they always look at oral sex as differently. Like having sex and intercourse is different for people in their mind than giving oral presentations, fellatio or whatever.
And then when I got used to that, then I started asking for that. And,
hey, Bruce, how are you? Long time no see.
Peace, love, and
Bruce used to have a show on. He used to have a show on here.
What?
Yeah, Bruce
I
used to do a
remember.
Saturday
No,
show.
I don't know what my sister talking about. I
No,
don't
Jay
even-
Black's sister says she
Oh,
remembers
wait, what she say?
Jay Black's first
BJ, tell us.
Honestly,
DJ.
I don't even
Jeanette,
remember it.
tell
I
us.
don't. I'm being honest.
Tell
I
us,
don't even
Jeanette.
remember it. So
I think
don't
Sequisha
know.
is she there? She's still
Yeah,
there.
Squeeze
I'm
is there.
here. I'm having an argument with my sister. I'm sorry.
Oh, go
Over
ahead,
there
go get it. Go
talking first.
win the argument. I mean, win the argument.
She firing family members because they didn't do tasks. But
Make sure you win the
I'm
argument.
sorry, Jay Black. I'm a businesswoman, and I'm building a dynasty for my family. So if you're not gonna work my business, I don't have time.
Are you really gonna fire your sister? Is that a true story, or we just is that?
No,
just
I
a
never
joke?
hired my sister because she doesn't have good work ethic. But I did fire my daughter.
Like for real, Sequoia, she fired.
No, she's fired, but she's still gonna be working. I'm just not gonna pay her.
Oh, okay. That's that. Wow. Okay. I don't even think
Jeanette
that's
said he
legal.
came home happy. Jay trying to fly through these comments.
He trying to
Jeanette came home happy.
Hold on, let us
Jeanette,
know.
tell us.
Jay
Tell us
Black.
what happened, Jeanette.
No,
I shared
whatever.
Jay Black. We all adults.
No,
Let us know.
I'm being honest. I don't remember.
Well,
that.
your sister remember. You remember because your sister remember. So it must have been amazing for you.
Yeah, you
she
must have came
remember.
home. You must have came home with a. I just got my dick sucked t-shirt on.
Jay Black, he knows his wife is watching, so he don't want to talk about it. So let's change subject. You always putting Jay Black in the hot seat.
Always, Sequisa, they always. Just because I'm open and transparent.
You were
I
young.
share.
You were young.
Jeez.
Lady Q ain't gonna get mad over that.
It's fun to watch him squirm, though.
I don't
Jay
get
Black.
mad at stuff like that. Either.
Lady Q know that was going on before she came in the picture.
Sequisa, we also now we have
He
changed
ain't
the comments.
bothered.
They're called the Q comments now. When Lady Q brings a comment up, whenever we haven't touched on any subject.
Lady Q has her own fan base.
Yeah, she Q
Yes,
comments.
she does.
She has her own show.
I told her she
And
should
I'm
fill
here
in for me.
I really would like to know how she manages life. Like YouTube channel. She needs to do a YouTube channel or something because she shouldn't get paid to. I love you, Jay Black, but she should be getting paid.
Yeah,
She's very opinionated. She's loud and opinionated.
Dog.
So what you trying to say?
We gotta.
I'm saying she's loud and opinionated. I'm just saying, like,
Let me go look at these comments and make sure.
When the door
Jay
open,
Black passing through the
that door
comments.
open, I call it the
Let me
Q
see.
storm.
Let's see. Here we
What's
go.
going on? What kind of-
look at Shiny.
All right, I shared for those
He
joining us.
came home happy.
I shared my first oral sex that was performed on me. I shared your story. She said Jay Black said he don't remember. Now Jay Black, same person, says he doesn't remember when he first got pubic hair. So I don't know what you were going through, what trauma you went through that you don't remember these major major things.
I remember the first intercourse. I don't remember the first oral. Like, I don't remember. I just don't. I'm being honest. I don't remember.
I just know the worst curse out I got in my teenage life was asking this girl that was my girlfriend to perform that. That was the worst I've ever been cursed out. Like that ruined. I've never been verbally assaulted the way I was verbally assaulted.
Verbally assaulted.
Like a let it
What's
happen.
that?
No, because I was put. I did
What
that.
did she say?
No, I was pushing the head. Like I was like, we were
Okay.
kissing, and I did the maneuver, and then she was like, "Fuck you think I'm doing?" And I was like, "Huh?" She said, "You think I'm gonna fucking suck your dick?" Like that. She was like, I forgot.
She made you feel so dirty.
I
She
forgot
made you
my
feel dirty.
Your
I forgot
kids
my
in the house.
daughter. My daughter's upstairs. She's sick.
I don't watch the show with my daughter anymore.
Oh my god, I forgot. Sorry.
And his
my
other
God.
kids may be in earshot too. So yeah.
Okay.
You should put that warning on there.
I know we should put a warning on it.
Adults only.
Yeah, adults only. I'm so
Because I
sorry.
can't remember what day I was watching it, and I was listening to it in the car.
Oh
because-
god.
And Mike
I
said
had my
something
daughter.
vulgar.
And y'all said something, and she said,
That's what you
Listen,
Yeah, my kids get up and watch too, and they'll call me and be like, "Mom, what were y'all talking about?" What was y'all like? And I'm like, "What was y'all doing up
That's
that
Mike.
early?"
There's Mike.
Yo, my daughter said sometimes they get on live. They're like, y'all be talking about some crazy stuff. Okay, sorry, Kayla. Anyway, she started cursing me out. Like, you think I'm that type of person to be? You think you gonna play me like one of these white girls? And I was like, First of all, I didn't know there was a racial thing. I didn't know. First,
high school,
this is where women don't understand. Guys go through dilemmas too growing up. I had no idea that there was some type of stereotype that the white girls did something that the black girls didn't do.
Yes, I told you in school, in my high school, it was like the black girls did not do that. And if that's what you wanted, you better date one of them white girls. That was just what it was.
Yeah.
That is just what it was. And then the black girls that were doing it, you ain't hear about it. Because it's like, if I do
that whole
this,
pushing
somebody, I'm
head
gonna get my
thing.
brother to beat you up.
And her name was Erica. Her name was Erica Bates.
Shiny getting graphic.
No, that whole pushing the head thing, that's disrespectful.
She ain't never gonna
Mike's trying to get sued. He giving the whole
If you take it too long,
that's disrespectful. You don't push nobody head down. If they head ain't down there, that ain't where they want to be.
Well, that goes for that. Then that better go for women too, because y'all be pushing some heads down.
I ain't say nothing.
This is what to do it to a woman.
I knew you walking that door.
Like what to do that to a woman.
No, women be trying
to a black woman.
Yo,
you can't do it to a black woman.
Yo, women are so funny. When women want you to do it, they try and make the act sound all nice. They be like, "Can you taste me?" You know they like, "Can you taste me?" What is you, a wine?
I only do white wine. I don't do red wine.
Can you kiss it?
White wine only.
White wine only. Kiss it for me.
All right. Are we going a little left?
Well, you know, as far as health, good open dialogue about sex is great, especially with your kids.
I thought she was about to say something else.
But the STD rate here is horrible in the teenagers. So this is a conversation that needs to be had with your children because they are performing those acts now. Black girls are too. Before they get to high school. So if you're not teaching your kids how to respect themselves, they're going to learn that from somebody else, and that person's going to teach them what they want them to know, and not what they need to know. Right. So that's why I'm, cool being here in this setting. But we really do need to pay more attention to the kids when it comes to sex because they don't have a clue.
Right. Yep.
If we don't teach them, how they gonna know?
Yeah, we had the one thing we did. Everybody was like, I think we got when AIDS came, people started wearing condoms, but now it seems like everybody's forgotten that disease exists.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Action, and they also don't understand that there are other diseases that exist that stay with you for forever. Right. They're your buddy. Forever.
The herpes.
Yeah, what happened to the herpes goddess? I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh no,
she's been real active. Yeah, she's been real active, and I've noticed that more people are making videos like hers and speaking more about their diagnosis. And then she got people that's on her like, why would you get on here and do this? She's got a lot of hate still.
Yeah, she got a major dude. The Chaka dude got over 1 million followers. He's pretty popular. He went at her in a little sarcastic way. Like
she should have used that to elevate her platform.
Man, I think she probably did. She probably knowing her.
She did. Yeah, she twisting it on around. Yeah.
I didn't understand why. I don't know.
But yeah, we get Shayna back on. We've been communicating.
I'm so glad all my kings are on the receipt.
Ash, she's proud that her boy is getting.
There's a few things that she has. Yeah,
Ash.
Ashley, what you mean by that? I'm so glad all my kings are on the receiving end.
She got some boys. She got like 3 boys.
Yeah.
No, she's on a little girl. Oh, okay, got it.
She's proud of her boys that they out there in them streets. They're exploring their bodies.
I don't know if we need to be proud of them. I mean, for being out there.
Takeaway. That was my
takeaway. Was your dad proud of you? Was your daddy proud when you came home and said that?
No, my dad got it. He when I told him, he said, okay, good. Then he was like, okay, I'm going to get you some condoms. And he gave me the look. And then he had to talk to me the next day. I caught him so off guard that he had to talk to me the next day. And that's what
he had to regroup.
And he hit me with the, parents back then, it wasn't really about safety. It was about one thing. Getting somebody pregnant. And he was like, we're not doing this. Like my dad was on some old, we are not doing this. And he gave me the condoms, and then the word must have got around because he gave me the condoms and said, look, this is not a game, what's going on here, because what can happen is He said, I don't care. And he was like, it's going to feel very good. Do not put it in and then take it out and then put the condom on.
Since we having that talk, Shawnee, do you give your girls condoms? You talk about that? You say, hey, Carly, I know you at this age. Boys going to be trying to holler. Do you support giving your...
They're a little young. How old are they?
No, I haven't given them condoms. They're 12 and 13.
Yeah,
12,
but
Mike,
I mean,
we
but
were 12 and
at
13.
their school,
Mike, stop with the...
At their school, they have come home and shared some things that were going on in the bathrooms at the school. Mm-hmm. And so I talked to them, but no, I haven't given them no condoms. Not on birth control.
My daughter was telling me that one of her classmates
they ain't in them streets, Black.
In the nude, and she was in the 5th grade.
She did what? Say that again. I was trying to read.
Wait a minute.
My daughter
Your daughter what?
Said one of her classmates was sending nudes.
And she was in the 5th grade? Wow. They ain't in them streets, J Black. I ain't say that, but they boys, they're going to be getting their sucked knots out here. Oh. And
okay.
I'm glad
that's Ashley's comment.
I was way over here.
That's Ashley's comment. Yeah, sending news in the 5th grade, and he was like, yeah, don't be doing that. The funny thing is, he knew exactly. He was like, don't be putting it in, then taking it out, then putting the condom on, because that whole stuff and everything gives.
Let me see what it feel like for a little bit. That's what we say as kids, though.
Yeah,
hey, let me see what it feel like for a little bit.
As kids,
but it's important to teach your adolescents. It's important to teach them healthy sex practices. Like talk to them about healthy sex practices.
No, you do. But most trained in that.
It's important because regardless of whether you want to realize that, accept that it's happening, it's happening.
Yes, it is.
Trust me, it's happening. They're having sex. Taping it, and that's the biggest thing. Now they're taping it in the school and putting it on social media, not realizing that that's child pornography. And even at that age, you're getting boys and girls who are being charged and have sex offenders on their jacket already.
Yeah, that's what I have to talk about. That's what I have to have conversations about is what they're doing with their phone. Like now they got their phone.
Yeah.
So they'll, they put on these clothes. We have house clothes, and then we got clothes we put on when it's a man in the house, and then we got clothes we can wear when it's just us in the house, and clothes we got to wear when we got to go out. Well, they'll put their house clothes on that they can wear around the house when it's just us, the girls here. And they want to get on FaceTime. They want to make these little videos, take pictures. And one of my daughters, the little boy, asked her to send him a picture, video, or something. And she's sitting up there doing it. I'm like, girl, you lost your mind.
He asked for it.
I said, because, and that's what she said. Well, he asked for it. I said, but do you know the whole school got it?
Yeah.
No, he only got it, girl. No.
Yeah.
Oh, they got their phones back. Yeah, Stakes. I caught that too. She gave me phones back. Yeah.
Yeah, they got them back. Got them threatened to just shut them off. Cause I'm like, what in the world? No, you don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do that as kids. We stick it there to see how it feels. Let's see what it feels like.
And Jay Black knows damn well he lying. That happened in our 20s, our 30s.
It's happening earlier now.
It's happening earlier now.
Yeah.
And they don't know the end result. That's why the talk I had with Monty's first boyfriend was all about that phone. Don't ask my daughter, because that's when I was able to track her. That's when I was tracking her phone. I said, ask my daughter for a pic, and we're gonna have a serious problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, for the father in the home.
Because we ain't gonna have. I already know what these pics are for and all this other stuff, and so them phones. I'll be honest with you right now. If I had the technology that these kids had when I was 15, 16, I would be in very big trouble.
Facts.
Because my phone would look like a Hustler magazine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd have had a lot.
That like literally, that would have been as a boy, that would have been a requirement. We just took my 10-year-old's phone because he wants to be on TikTok dancing in a half shirt, thinking her ass is grown. Whoa.
Yeah. And that's what they do. Like my girls are doing that. they like to wear these little crop tops, you know, the little clothes and stuff. And I'm like, you can't get on there and do that. Because one day they were like, our friend is having a birthday party at Main Event. You know, can we go? And I was like, okay. And me and my homegirl, and we sitting here listening to him. And I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'll let him go. But something happened. The party ended up, they come back and they say the party got canceled. And usually when they asking me something about the men's, I'll usually say, okay, well, y'all got to call Slow and ask him. And I should have did that in this situation because when I finally talked to him and told him, well, this is what they were trying to do. He said, my girl, it wasn't no birthday party. They was going up there to meet them boys. And I was like, really? No, because Carly had a dress on, and I was like, well, she cute, but she liked to get on the zip line thing at Main Event.
Main Event. I was wondering what the hell Main Event. Oh, Main Event is like a Dave and Buster's. They do events and got it. Like
the bowling, they got bowling, they got video games, they got lace.
She had a dress on, and she got a sundress or a dress on or something.
A dress on, and I'm like,
how you sit around with that?
How you going jet ski?
Playing checkers while you was playing chess.
Yeah.
Girl, look. Me and my best friend sitting here like just dumbfounded, like these niggas trying to play us. Trying to play us.
How you gonna race them cars in that dress? How you gonna race them cars?
How you gonna bowl in the dress?
Well, I went to Main Event a couple of weeks ago, and I was really surprised by the number of young girls that was there with booty shorts on. Like I turned to my husband, I said, I guess kids don't wear clothes no more.
Yeah, no, they don't.
No,
they don't. And the more social media they have access to, the more they're exposed to things that you're not exposing them to. Right. So that conversation is important, whether it's uncomfortable, Jay Black, whether it's uncomfortable or not. Because even on YouTube, you see the shorts that come from like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So even if you don't allow them to have these accounts, they're still getting access to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
and sometimes order off Shein. They like my kids. I had to go in because I'd be looking and see. You know, they got little cards. Your order from Amazon is on the way. Your order from Shein is on the way. And a lot of times they get here and I throw it away. They be like, "Well, why did you throw it away?"
Yeah, go get it, girl.
You ain't wearing that.
You ain't wearing that.
At least take it
back. They gonna find it and get it back.
No, it go down the dumpster.
Oh, I had to cut her clothes up because she had this one pair of shorts that I swore I threw away 3 times.
I know but sometimes we got to get reminded because Stacy was like, we were driving and we were in the car, we were driving to Baltimore. I don't know what rest stop we were at. And they were like, these young girls just be bugging with the shorts that they be wearing. I said, Stacy, I saw you in Daisy Dukes. And she was like,
at what age though?
No, we were young, but we weren't that young. But I said, don't get it effed up. I met you and I seen you at pool parties. Like let's remember.
A pool party you supposed to have on Daisy Dukes.
No, but
Daisy Dukes aren't like they Daisy Dukes.
Exactly. You can see no part
loop,
of that.
No,
the bottom part of the ass was out in the Daisy Dukes in Philly. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, not mine. Not mine.
Our Daisy Dukes are so different from
totally different.
Theirs are like, I mean, I wore Dukes. I was Duke queen. But the way like the stuff they be wearing, I'm like,
we was listening to Luke. I'm glad my kids don't even know who Luke is because they'd be like, y'all got a hell of a nerve to really be complaining about what we doing. And y'all was listening to him say what? Head down and what?
Yes.
Right.
And what up? Pop that what?
My back.
But I mean, the difference is you don't talk at your kids.
That's what all of them. We had them all. Y'all had them all.
We did.
We was wilding. Like I think about, like we was wilding, and that's why we got to stop them because you got to have somebody to be the obstacle for you to get down with that. You just got to be the road barrier. So just hold it down till they're old enough to do till that's their responsibility.
Right.
I'm trying to keep you to. Yeah, that's your choice now. You 19, that's your choice. If that's what you want to portray, I did all I could. So, and my girls ain't really been that difficult. I've been a difficult one. Y'all been good. Thank God. Other than the goddamn bathing suits. Thank God. Oh, I hate bathing suits.
Two
I
pieces.
hate bathing suits. I hate pools. I hate
hard.
everything. God, man.
It's hard. And if you're overdeveloped, it's even harder.
Yeah. And we
you
are always
know.
hard.
Yeah. And you have to realize little girls feel awkward when their bodies are that mature too. So while you're over there panicking because you see your kids in bathing suits, it's a very awkward stage like to be at because everybody else, all your peers got like, you know, regular bodies. And here you go with the boom pow. Ooh, you know, it's very, very awkward.
And my daughter at 11 is shaped like I was at 20.
Ooh. Jesus. Yeah, because what can you wear that's not gonna? I mean, she can't help it.
A one piece and a wraparound. That's what you wear.
So you do understand that if there's boobage and there's butt,
still coming out.
You can wear a wrap and you can wear a one piece.
It's still coming out.
Still like boom cack.
I just can't believe that Mo has that many noises to actually describe a human body. Like that is just amazing.
Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh,
I
gotta
check out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all
He said the boom bap. Oh, I never heard the third one. The boom bap. Oh, damn.
I thought I was gonna get a happy birthday before she left.
Listen, yes, because you did tell us your birthday is Juneteenth, right? This
Father's Day and Juneteenth. Me and my dad have been arguing all week because we're trying to debate whose day
share
it
your
is.
birthday with my father.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Well, happy birthday, y'all. Happy
so
birthday.
Sequissa's birthday is Stacy's birthday is today.
It's today.
We got our federal holiday Monday, so everybody.
Stacey.
Yeah, so everybody's off of work on Monday because it's a federal holiday. It's Juneteenth, honored and celebrated on that date. So yeah, that's good. But happy birthday, Stacey McCann, if you're watching.
Stacy's birthday.
Mike Stacey.
Monty graduates Friday. We got the Friday graduation. The Saturday is the party.
This Friday?
That's this Friday.
Yes.
So
like in 2 days?
Yeah, in 2 days.
Oh, we got.
Well, but then Saturday's the actual party, the graduation party. Then I go to Atlantic City for the old school hip hop thing. I got a host with Positive K and who else?
I think you got CL
Smooth.
Oh wow.
Elias, follow me.
Oh, that's Stacey music right there.
Yeah, and Horace Brown. So we'll be there in Atlantic City Saturday. So about Father's Day, I'm glad too, because Father's Day, that means I won't get back here till whatever time. So y'all can't make no plans to take us out to dinner, or I don't want to go out to dinner for Father's Day. I want to go. I want to chill.
Oh, you said something to me about chilling, but now you talking about chilling.
You're a good
I'm
day.
chilling.
Let them celebrate.
Everybody's not off Monday.
Everybody's not off.
We're
still discussing about Monday.
We gonna be trying. I'm trying to be off. It's our day.
Jesus, Friday, Perry Live.
Jay Black taking off Monday.
I'm trying to tell Mike that they want to work. I'm like, it's Monday. That's Juneteenth. It's a federal holiday. It's been observed on Monday because Sunday fell on a Sunday.
You don't even care, but you don't even care about Juneteenth. That's what kills me.
That's my independence. You see the shirt?
It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with Texas. It had nothing to do with you.
Man, it's all of us.
Oh, Lord. All right, listen. Love you for. Thank you, Sequissa. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, and have a beautiful birthday, Queen.
Have a beautiful birthday. Enjoy yourself.
I just want to say something real quick. If you're in Marshall, you can come to the parade. I am doing a presentation there. The topic is the power of the Black dollar.
Got you.
Yes.
Yo, watch these ZQL extras, yo, because I still feel sleepy from last. This ZQL got a new brand called Extra. It is Extra. Yes, it is.
I took the label off of Ambien and slapped it right on ZQL.
Yeah, I am not trying to take two of those ever again. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end, so enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for parking spots, you fight for likes, you fight for views, fight for your happiness, and never let anybody take it from you. It's Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.